For Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday. Today you are going to read Mr. Popper's Penguins, Chapter 7, verse through 9, page 44 through 61. Today is also your science experiment day. So in your packet, you should have had a bag that had a ball of yarn and this. So there is a video. I will email it to your school emails. It's on Google Classroom, and I can send the link via Remind as well. Here are the directions for the whole thing. This page, you are going to do step by step. So step 1, you are going to take your yarn, tie it, probably a chair, probably work best in the dining room, something with hardwood floors, and stretch it out. 2, you are going to make a vibration by jerking your hand to the side and back. Try to make a wave that travels to the end of the rope. So you might have even done something like this in gym class before. So 3 is a challenge part. Make a wave that looks like this. So the waves are close together. How do you have to vibrate your hand to make waves that are squished together like this? So is your hand moving fast? Is it moving slow? Step 4, now you're going to make a wave where the waves are further apart. And down below it says, how do you have to vibrate your hand to make waves that are spread out like this? Was it fast or slow? Then you are going to do this paper. So there's different pitches and sound, high or low. So vibration, a high pitch, is the vibration fast or slow? What does the wave look like? Is it squished together or is it spread out? And then draw a picture of the wave here. And then you can color it or circle it. And is the wavelength short or long? So if it is squished together, it's going to be short. If it's spread out, it's going to be long. And that is your science. Math, we are on to congruent figures and motion, 8.6. Don't forget your 20 minutes of IXL. So I left you this page. You made a copy, so you know. Different ways to move things. Slide. It goes in a straight line. So the shape is still in the same, facing the same way. A flip goes from front to back. And a turn, you take one point and just move it. So the shape looks a little different, but it's the same. Your work today, you're going to complete this whole page. So the top part tells us what congruent shapes are. They need to be the same size and same shape. So these two, same size, same shape, they are congruent. These two are the same shape, but they're not the same size, so they are not congruent. Up top, so which letters at the right appear to be congruent? So K, L, or N, which ones are the same shape and same size? And could you use a slide, a flip, or a turn to show that the letters are congruent? So of the letters that are congruent, how can you tell? And there's only one set of letters that are congruent. And how can you tell if two polygons are congruent? So what does it say up here that lets you know that two polygons are congruent? There's two different things that need to happen to make it congruent. Down below, do the figures in each pair appear to be congruent? And if you put yes, tell if they are related by slide or turn. And that's on this other page if you forget which one's which. So this one, these appear to be the same size and shape. So I put yes. And then it's facing a different way. So it's not a slide. It's not a turn. So this appears to just go over here. And if I took my paper and folded it, these would line up and lay right on top of each other. So this would be a flip. Go ahead for 2, 3, and 4. Tell me if they're congruent. If they are not congruent, just put no. If they are, tell me how they moved. Number 5, could a trapezoid and a square ever be congruent? Tell me why. So a square has 4 equal sides, 2 sets of parallel lines, and 4 right angles. A trapezoid has parallel sides. It only has 1 set. So could they ever be the same? Could a square be a trapezoid or a trapezoid be a square? Down below, this is the same thing as up here. So do the figures in each pair appear to be congruent? If so, tell if they are related by a flip, slide, or turn. So let's look at number 7. These look about the same size, so I'm going to put yes, they are congruent. So it's not a flip, not a slide, so it must be a turn. Go ahead and try to do 6, 8, and 9. So if it's not congruent, just put no, and that's all you have to put. 10. Could a rectangle and a square ever be congruent? Explain. So a rectangle has 4 right angles. The top and bottom are the same size, and the sides are the same length. A square has 4 sides all the same length and 4 right angles, but could they ever be the same thing? That is math today. Theology, you are just reading handout A from April 26th. So you are going to read the Gospel of Luke, chapter 24, verse 13 through 35. So just read this today. If you have any questions on that, please let me know.